everyone, this is Edwina with Elegant Creations, and I'm here to do a tutorial on my little penguin nuggets. And I bought this die back in, I think it was January, and I hadn't done anything with it, so I thought I'd take it out and play with it. I'm going to start working on my nuggets for Christmas in July. I'm going to start a little early. And I'm going to be doing my tutorials on Wednesdays instead of Thursdays, since I do my Decorate Your Life on Fridays. So I am going to get started with this. So this is project number 9, I think it is, 9 or 10. And, or yeah, I have to look. I kind of lost track of time. So I thought these would be really cute to put some nuggets in, like you can fit 2. I needed something a little bit more, a little bigger than my little small tiny ones that I do. And so I probably can sell these for 2 or 3, depends on what I can put in it, either the nuggets or something else. But I didn't make the box very big. These are so easy. They are adorable. And I had a Santa hat from another die, so I put that on there. I thought it added a little something to it more Christmassy. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got. And I kind of added a little bit of my own little spin to it. So like this one, I did my own eyes. And this one is the, one of them, let me see if I find them. This is the die that it comes with. There's 2 of them that I did the die. This one also. It's so tiny. I didn't like working with it, so I used a pen. So what I did for KS Crafts, oops, sorry, I'm making noise here. It's got a lot of little pieces. I haven't put in my magnet yet. I ran out of magnets. So it has the boy and the girl, and then it has 2 of the bodies, and then it has the feet, the arms has 2 thing, and then the bow, and then a scarf. And these are the eyelashes. Look how tiny that is. And this is the other eyelash. I don't have a picture of it, but that's what it looks like. But I made my own box. I wanted to do treats, a treat box. So I'm going to go ahead and put these away. I don't want to lose any pieces, especially the eyelashes. I don't know that I'm going to do them with the eyelashes. It's just way, way too tiny. I have fat fingers, so I make messes. Okay. Also, I took this teddy bear, and I took the hat, and this is the top of the hat. So I get glare. Okay. And so I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you what I did. So I cut both styles. So with the hands sticking out and the hands in. Okay. And I do cut 4 because I like to put another piece in the back. Okay, so this one I did. This one I haven't glued. This is a piece for my box. This one is glued. This one is not. Okay, so it's going to be the front and the back. Okay, let's see if I can get my glue working here. Oops, a little too good. Oops. I moved my camera to another room, and so I'm not used to if I get off camera, off focused, not off camera. So it's going to piece those 2 together. Okay. Then I'm going to do this one here, and I'm going to put the glue right around, and you could spread it if you want to. I think I'm going to maybe start teaching classes again at the community center, and I think I'm going to do these for Christmas in July. I showed it to a friend of mine. She liked them, so. And I think they're easy for beginners and more advanced. I have two, two sets, and they're all old. Some of them are older, elderly ladies, and some are younger. Okay, so very easy to do, and that's the front, and one's the back. And let me see if I find my middles. Okay. I put everything in the box, and then I'm looking for it. Okay, so I'm going to have all my pieces here. Okay, so. And you can ink. I inked them in brown. Sorry, I went to get my ink. Or you can do them in blue. This one I think I did in blue. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and... I didn't have gray. I didn't have... So I'm just going to put that down. These are so easy. I did 11 in one night. Not sure how much I'm going to make. Oops, sorry. I hit my camera. I said I have a different setup and I keep hitting the camera. I don't know if I like this setup. Okay, so that's what you do with those. I'll put those here. And then you just add, I did ink the feet. I did like a yellow. I just put the feet on there. I'm just going to go ahead and just put these together so you can see how easy it is. And both of them are exactly alike. Okay. Okay. Then you get the nose, and I did ink the nose. Okay, and then you put the nose right at the edge. Forgot what I was doing. Making sure that I put the right one. Okay. Then these arms are gonna go like that. Oops. Like that. My glue is very watery. Put new glue in my bottle. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up just so I can make sure that I am even. And just match that. Okay, that's that arm, and then this one. Oops. Oh, I messed up. I was supposed to put the white on this one. I do have another white. Hold on. Luckily, I always cut extra pieces because I was didn't pay attention. Just don't have another one for that one. For the back. Okay. But I do have. Okay. So I inked the nose. Good thing using. I cut a bunch extra. I'm going to make tags out of these, so I thought I wanted to have extras just in case they sell, and then I can make more while I'm waiting for the next show, because that's usually what I do, and then have them for next year. I think these are going to sell. I really think they're cute. And I have to make a bunch for the class anyway, so I usually have everything cut out for them, and then they just put them together. So it's been about a year that I've taught class, so I keep running into them at the store, and they keep asking if I'm going to come back. So I thought I better. Okay, so this is where I kind of made a boo-boo before, so you put the arms this way. Okay, and then I put them backwards on one of them. I don't put it here just in case I want to add a candy cane or something. Haven't decided. Okay, and that's pretty much it. All I have to do is, so I'm going to put my hat. So this one, kind of cut the little pom-pom on one of them, because I always cut two at a time. So I'm going to put these two together, and then I'll put my pom-pom. Don't know why it does that, but okay, I have to make sure I got my pom-pom in the right direction. Then it just takes this little piece right here. I did the red glitter. I use so much red that I don't have a whole lot. And then I just use a lot of pieces. Don't have a whole lot left. And you can do green, you can do any color you want. I just like the red. I like to keep them all the same. That way people aren't, well, do you have this in green? Do you have this in pink? Might make some pink ones, I don't know. So that's what I do. Okay, so I'm going to do the eyes. Oops. So I'm going to show you how I do my eyes. I'm just going to go and I'll do my eyes that I like to do on one, and then the other one. So I kind of guide from there, and then do the little eyelashes. And they might not be perfect, but instead of, it takes less time to do this. You make it thick, and that's it. Then what I do, I took a little brush and put a little bit of red just to make some cheeks. And then did I cut? Don't know if I cut a scarf. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to put the scarf. Isn't he cute? He or she. There. That adorable. So then I'll work on the box in a minute. I'm going to show you how I do my eyes. So I wasn't sure to do circles on these ones. I did circles, but I'm going to just kind of do another one. the way I normally do. Okay, kind of sideways, and I do it in pencil, that way I can change it.
Oh, was that
Okay, got interrupted. Okay, so then I'm just going to come over here and do that. These are very easy. And you can put a lot of eyelashes if you want. So you can go small, large, small, large. I'll just do that. Oops, it's hard to do the other side. Didn't quite come out right, but that's okay. It's not a professional. There's some that do the paper piercing, and oh my gosh, they do a beautiful job. I'm not that professional. So I'm just having fun with these. So one eye might be crooked at one time. So it's one of a kind, I always say. I hope they don't throw these away. Okay, so then I just do that. There. I get a lot of repeat customers that like my work, so my little faces and my nuggets, they come looking for me, so it's kind of nice. That was a little dark. And I sometimes get like a brown, just kind of highlight the edges, make his eyes look a little darker. Kind of pop out a little bit, and then I will put his little hat on. And you can do that. You can put any way you want a hat. So I'm sure, you know, a lot of you have die cuts that you'll have a hat. I have, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different sizes of hats. So I found this one and it fit perfectly. I had some small and some large. Took me a while to remember what I had. Oops. I don't want it on that. Sorry, I keep moving my camera. I think I'm just going to put it right there. And since his eye is showing, I'm going to do an eyebrow. I don't know if it's correct. It's a caricature. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do the box. And I've done this box a couple times, but I did add another piece to it because I didn't want the lines to show. Okay, there's that one. Isn't he cute? I'm not sure what I'm going to... See, his little arms are crooked, but that's okay. Like I said, they're one of a kind. Not all the same. Okay, so I cut out a piece of... If I could find it. I can find my little box. Hang on. Okay, I think I'm losing it. I made this box, or cut it out and scored, and then couldn't find it. I do that a lot. I can have something in my hand and it's gone in 2 seconds. I don't know if it happens to all of you or not, but for me, it does. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so this is my box. Okay, so I cut a piece. I will give you all the measurements. 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. I scored at 1 1/2, and then I turned it and scored again at 1 1/2, and then I turned it on this side and scored 1/2 inch. Okay, and then I had an insert, which is, I probably lost that one. Okay, 1 1/2 by 1 1/4. So I have 2 of them. Okay, so I did this a little different. I normally do this, but you can see on the inside where this is, and so I thought, well, I wanted to cover it, so that's why I made this little box for the edge of the box is out on the outside, because this is where the penguin is going to be, so this is clean. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to glue it from the inside, and you don't have to do this. This is optional. I just did it because I didn't want my box, the seams. Showing. Okay, and then you do this side. Okay, and so when that glues down, let's see. Okay, so then this is going to go on the outside. Okay, so I'm going to put my glue on the inside, and you could put tape. I don't like to put tape. It doesn't hold here. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't stay as good with it's not so much humid here. I don't know. It just doesn't stay. I like the wet glue. I think because it gives me a little bit of time. Okay, so then I just match it up. I put this all the way, and then you put clips. You have to hold it for a little while. So here's your little box. Mine's a little messy, but you won't be able to see it. That's why I did it this way, so it's okay. So I kind of made sure that my ends are all the way to the end here on the inside. And if there's anything hanging out like that one, you can just cut it. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now I'm just going to put glue, and I'm not going to put it in down here. I'm just going to make like a V. Okay. Because this does show a little bit here between his legs right there. Because I want this a little bit up because of his feet. You don't want them to be, and you don't want to cut them to be wobbly. So I just make sure that I get it the way I want it. That's the tricky part, is getting it the way you want it, even. Okay. And then, oops, that's all crooked. Okay. Oops. Again, do a V at the bottom, or else you got to remove the glue. Okay, so make sure that I got the right one. Oh, I don't have one for that because I used it. I made a boo-boo earlier, so oh well. Let's see, it's gonna wipe off a little bit of my glue, but I'll make a new one. Okay. Okay, so same thing on this one. Cut one out. Okay, then you put your feet. I hope I'm doing this right because I can't stick my head. Okay, I think it is. And then I put this. Okay. And these would be so cute as tags or ornaments. Would that be cute for as an ornament? And you won't have to worry about a box. Just that one of these days, I keep telling myself I'm going to make paper ornaments like this to sell for like little kids. So I'll put a couple bucks, and that way they can put on their little Christmas tree. Would be cute. I might do that this year. I don't know. I do have lots and lots of trees I can take for display. Got like 7 trees. Different sizes that we used to take a lot of trees for craft shows. There, so there's my little box. So that was pretty easy, I think. So this is the only one I'm going to have to make another couple of them. But I do like those eyes. So I did the round oval ones on that one. Did lots of eyelashes on that one. Just a few on that. So let me know what you think. What you like the best. I kind of wanted to have a variety. I'm going to put that backwards. I'll take that out. So there's my variety there. So now I got to work on that one. Make a back for that too. And the one with the bows. I like those. I just didn't think they were as Christmassy, so I like the Santa hat. So there is my penguins. And next week I will come on and show you how to make, let me see if I find it, a marshmallow box to put 2 nuggets in. So I bought this die also to put a little bow. And so that will be next week. And so I'm hoping to come on every week and start doing all my tutorials for my craft shows, because I am very behind and I've got to get started. So I will be doing tags hopefully, and I think I got an elf's hat that I haven't worked on either, so I want to do that one. So lots of new ones that I have, and I want to start those. So thank you all so much for watching, and if you like to hit the like button, share my videos, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a good day. Bye-bye.